It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I was walking around my local Morrisons the other day and I seen these Hawkstone Premium Lager, 4 bottles for £8.50. I left them on the shelf because I already had things in my hand, and normal people get baskets and trolleys, but I just had everything in my hands and I didn't have any kind of room for picking up a pack of Hawkstone Lager. So then I made my way to Tesco, picked something else up that I needed, and I seen them, and this time I had a trolley. So I put some in a trolley from Tesco, and here it is. They were £8.50 for 4 bottles. 4.8% ABV, a premium British lager. Mr. Clarkson there on the front of the cardboard pack, and I think it looks quite nice actually. I think the packaging looks really good, and when you're looking at, whenever I'm in a supermarket, I'm looking for something to strike me. I'm looking for something to, like, literally not beer falling on my head, but I'm looking for something to jump out at me and I go, right, oh, I want that. And you had your Fosters and your Carlins, big packs of them, and Stella Artois and Foster's Shandy and all the other muck, the big pack muck on the shelf. And I seen this and I thought, oh yeah, that definitely stands out. And I think it will stand out for a lot of people as well. People who probably, and I think this is the reason why they've launched this now into Morrisons and Tesco, is there's still people like I ordered these online when they first come out about 3 years ago now. Let's get one out. So it's the same branding, the same look, black back with a gold writing. Looks rather nice, I think. You've got the Hawkstone bottle cap, dark brown bottle, 4.8% ABV. Let's get it out, shall we? We'll carry on the conversation as we go. A little bit of smoke on the bottle opening, looks pretty good. Beer in the glass. Oh, look at this. It's a really dull, dark day here in Wales today. I've had to have all the lights on, but the lights are actually really making the beer shine, isn't it? Look at that. This is the first time since we extended the house that I've used this part of the studio with the lights on. And it works, doesn't it? It definitely works. Look at that. So we've got a 1 finger whitehead, good levels of carbonation, slow moving carbonation. It does look a lot better than when I first reviewed the beer 2 or 3 years ago. The head dissipated really quickly, flat as a pancake, not much carbonation. 3 years later, it looks an awful lot better. It looks very inviting. Let's get the aroma. I'll get back to my story later on. The aroma is very, very similar to what it was back then too, but it's shining a little bit more now because you've got that carbonation lifting the aromas and flavours out of the beer. Carbonation is such an important thing in brewing. There's a sort of a dry, spicy, peppery combination with lemon and a good quality malt in here too. Like a light wafer malt aroma. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Crisp, sharp, Great carbonation this time around. A good combination between that good quality malt, that wafer biscuit malt flavour over here, and then that's offering you sweetness, and then your bitterness over here. So the beer's nicely balanced between sweetness and bitterness, and that, I can't emphasize it enough, that is so important when, for me, when drinking a beer, when sessioning a beer. I like to session a beer. I don't like to just have one. I like to have 4 or 5, or on a good day 8. Crack the barbecue open and get out there in the sunshine when the sun comes out, and just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. But to be able to enjoy it, it has to be balanced. It can't be too sweet. It can't be too bitter. It has to have that kind of perfect balance between the two. And this has it in abundance. It's a good beer, this. It's a good beer. I liked it first time round, and I've had it since. I have had it since. I went down to the Farmer's Dog 2025, summer of, kind of autumn 2025, and I really enjoyed it. I had a portion of chips and a few of their beers. They had sort of session IPAs on and session strength lagers on. They had about 4 or 5 different beers on keg down there, maybe even more. I think they had their cider as well. And I was lucky enough, a lovely chap who walked me around Hawkstone Brewery gave me the exclusive taste on their stout, which was, if he ever gets to watch this video, cheers to you. That was a really nice experience. All on YouTube if you want to see it. But I just think they've had time to develop this beer. They've had time to work on it and make it better over the 3 years that this beer is being brewed. And that's a really good thing. So many times you see a beer start off life the other way around. Start off life really good. Look at Brewdog's Punk IPA. When I first reviewed that in 2010, it was a mind-blowing beer at 6% ABV. It was only available online. It was kind of very difficult to get hold. Well, not overly difficult, but it was an online order. But it was proper craft brewed beer. Now you can pick up Brewdog's Punk IPA in Lidl and Aldi and Home Bargains, and it's 5.4% ABV, and it's a pale shadow of its former self. With this, it started off life 3 years ago. If you watch my first review, not much carbonation, a little bit flat, tasty. The backbones of a good beer were there, but they've had time to refine it. But going back to my story very, very quickly. So you could only buy this particular beer online on the Hawkstone website a few years ago. And yeah, I bought it once. Online, but I never felt the urge to carry on buying it online. I'm one of these people. I like to pick things up off a supermarket shelf. I'm a little bit old-fashioned in that way. I won't specifically go, oh, I need to visit the Hawkstone website and order a pack of beer from Mr. Clarkson. But what I will do, while I've got my bread and my milk and my cheese and my butter, I will walk down the beer aisle and I'll just go, yeah, we'll have 4 of them or 8 of them. So don't be surprised going forward to see this beer further develop into maybe a 12-pack, a 10-pack of bottles. I think it depends on how this goes. I think this is very much a trial as to see how this goes in the supermarkets. But it's a tasty brew, it really is. One of those now compulsive purchases whilst you're in the supermarket beers that are easily available to everybody. And it tastes blooming good too. I can't remember what I give the beer before. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. A thoroughly enjoyable lager. Thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.